From topics A to Z via 1, 2, 3, you'll always be fun to me. Your hyper-focus will never be mocked. So let's deep dive on Torin Talks. Hello and welcome to the Torin Talks Podcast, where I wrote this, where hyper-focusers are exactly enough and never too much. Oh my god. Today we are talking to ADashOfNerd. Dash is a fantastic community-focused streamer on Twitch, at least I think so. She plays a lot of Dead by Daylight while having a chaotic, laughable time with her ever-growing community, and truly much, much more. And I'm really excited to dive into the more. Thank you for coming on, Dash. I appreciate it.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, thanks. So usually first question and some general questions, just how you doing? How's it going?
I'm good. I took a little bit of a break this past week for some mental things. I'm very focused on mental health. So I've just been taking a break. I was a little burnout. Obviously, you know, but I don't know if they're aware. For those who do not know me, I did just recently push for partner and got it. Woo. So that was exhausting. It was great. It was rewarding, but it was exhausting. Mm-hmm. So 100% excited and can't wait, but I needed some me time. Yeah. So I took that, especially with the holidays and stuff. So I felt like it was well earned and well deserved. So it's been really great. It was mind blowing to experience it. It's something I recommend everyone to experience if you get the opportunity. And to honestly just, I'm just so grateful for everyone that has surrounded me. So I've been dealing with lots of fun stuff. There's been lots of new, exciting things that have happened since Partner 2. And I am really excited to share that with you guys.
Oh, congratulations. Yeah, definitely one of the first things I was going to ask, and for anyone who's unaware, with Twitch, you can be an affiliate. That's where you start earning income on there. You can also be a partner, which is when it opens up a lot more doors, like Twitch teams and things of that nature. So absolutely one of my general questions was just going to be, how's it feel? It was a long, arduous journey. Yeah.
Sometimes I forget I'm a partner, if I'm going to be honest, because I'll walk in and talk to a friend and I have that purple badge next to my name and they'll be like, so how does it feel? And I'm like, why, what am I feeling? I'm sorry.
Maybe that's why you need the break to process.
I was like, what am I feeling? And they're like, for partner. I was like, oh, sometimes I forget I'm partner. I'm like, honestly, I mean, there's things where it's like, it's almost like if you told me 3 years ago when I started, and less than 3 years ago, because I started January 10th. Okay. So January 10th of 2022 was my first day I ever streamed. And it was wild extremely. I can't even explain to you. It was like a crazy average. I had 60 people in there. Damn. It was nuts. Yeah, it was the craziest first stream I ever had, and ever had witnessed and experienced. But I networked a lot. I'm very good at networking and connecting with people. So that's what it was. But I ended up, I would not believe you if you told me I would be a Twitch partner. I would probably call you a liar and say, what are you smoking? Because I need the good stuff. I need to know what this good stuff you're on right now, because
how does one call it?
Yeah, right. I was like, I don't believe you, but it has been surreal. Definitely would not have done it without the DBD community. The DBD community definitely had my back alongside my community that also isn't very into DBD. I have people that aren't into DBD, but they love me, so they stick around. I don't know why, they're crazy, but they enjoy it. They enjoy my craziness. But it's fun. It is fun. It's really fun. But it's been surreal, I guess, is the only real way to explain it. Oh, good. But yeah, it's been a journey. The opportunities after partner have been absolutely wild. Good. That is what's really blown my mind. So anyone who tells you that getting partner is a waste of time and all that kind of stuff, they're lying to you. They're
or
lying
at least their goals maybe not.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say not good, because that's a weird moral.
Not aligned properly to where you should be as a partner, in my opinion.
If it's because you want a lot more cut of the sub subscriptions maybe.
Yeah.
That maybe not be like the goodest.
You don't even get that anymore.
Yeah, like that's not part of it. Like it was before, but you know, everything got into
now it's not yet because they have the Partner Plus program. But like honestly, like the amount of creator content programs I've gotten into the Vault program for Borderlands. I've gotten into Bandai. I'm officially a DVD content creator. That was officially accepted yet today. I was an anxious moo the entire time waiting to get that email. I will not lie. I may have threatened to put behavior in the corner, but that's another story. So I have a habit of putting my killers in corners. I am not a normal survivor for DBD. I like to chase the killers as survivor, and then put them in the corner when they don't want to be my friend. So I may have on X told behavior that the killers aren't the only ones that will go to the corner if they don't behave. And then I publicly apologize for threatening them to go to the corner after I got accepted. You know,
that's good. You know, it's always good to own up to what you did, and accountability is good.
Yeah, you know, listen.
Now, I definitely was going to ask about this because, like, for anyone who does not know, DBD, Dead by Daylight, is, I would call it a horror survival game, but that's probably not accurate. So
no, it's considered horror. I don't play horror games, and I say that as I'm on 2 horror stream teams, by the way.
Nice.
I don't believe that DBD is a horror game, but everyone's like, no, Dash, that's a horror game, and I was like,
blood, there are killers.
but how is it scary? And they're like, the killers chase you. I was like, oh, so I'm the scary thing. Got it. I'm chasing the killer.
This is my power play, and I'm after them. So I was going to ask if you could, just because I know I am very barely understanding DBD in its entirety. Would you mind giving us like just a little, you know, even just a steam read of what DBD is, or especially how you use it? Yeah.
So DBD is a game where it's PvP. So you have player versus player, and it's 4 players versus 1. So it's 4 survivors who have to pretty much power up generators. You have to power up I think it's 5 generators. 5 generators. I don't remember because most of the time I'm chasing the killer. But
who cares about that? We don't need goals.
Yeah. Killer, friendship. That's where we're at.
You will like me.
Right. Sorry, but pretty much we power up generators to escape, to get to the exit gate and get out as 4 survivors. Now the killer can hook you. They have 2 hooks, and then the 3rd hook, you're dead, pretty much. So that's pretty much what the gist of it is. There's different maps, there's different perks, there's different things that kind of add into the factor of it, and you have to learn the different perks. Different survivors, all survivors are the same except they get 4 different unique perks. So the more survivors you play and like level up, you unlock those perks to be used on other survivors. So you can kind of mix and match and kind of build your own builds and stuff. So there's a huge debate of which is the best build always, for both survivor and for killer. I do play survivor, I do play killer. I am a not so nice killer, which is ironic considering I want the nice killers. But I do fall for the ones that will come up to me that are cute. So I'll tell them, stop acting like me. I'll yell at them. It's not going to work. I'll be like, go away. No. And then they'll come back being cute, and I'm like, fine, you can freaking live. Like, I don't, just go away.
Stop it. It goes from stop to stop.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's pretty much what DBD is, and it's a lot of fun because you can connect with so many individuals, and it's a great way to. I was talking to someone on Twitter the other day, actually, and I felt like they had a really good mindset. So I bring fun to DBD. I'm a memer. It's what they call me, as like the memer of DBD.
Gotcha.
I don't play serious. I can play serious if I want to. I just don't want to. I get so many killers that just look at me like,
you're not gonna run?
What's wrong with her? My favorite is when you go against a Mikey. Okay, so Mikey stalks you and just stares at you, and that's how he levels up. Gotcha. And I go, okay, I'm gonna stare back at you. We're gonna show dominance here. And
it's like I look into the void and the void looked back. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into your eye holes here, Mikey, and you're gonna realize that we're gonna be friends. Now he might mori me, which is where they kill you and do the special move and you're dead after one shot. But it was worth staring into his eye holes.
Was worth it. Yeah, it was worth the gamble.
It's like a 50-50. And I mostly get out alive. Now, I can't promise that. So I usually have 3 other people playing with me that are friends. Right. And they know the rules. Dash can't promise you're going to live. I might sacrifice you.
For the cause.
It is always for the cause. But my friends know that. They come in anticipating. I don't like to do it to randoms. I usually protect randoms because they don't know what's going on.
Yeah. And
I usually can get most of them to join in with our shenanigans. But like I will protect randoms, and they're usually like I play the protect the president. So we will all make sure the rando gets out and we all die. Like we don't care. But it's just funny because like I just feel like most of the time like I've played blindfolded before. I've done crazy things with DBD, and I've had killers come in when I was blindfolded and they go, I thought she was just really drunk. Like, really I was like, no, I just can't see, man. I just can't see.
You know, sorry, this is terrible, but it's like,
no, you're
wait,
okay.
is she blind? Like, no.
No, I had a blindfold on, and it was a challenge, and they were just like, this is the wildest thing I've ever seen. And I was like, yeah, it's all good. But back to my original thought was this girl, she was talking about how she learned something from every match, no matter what, in a very positive way. And I feel like there's a lot of negativity that kind of surrounds the DBD world, unfortunately. Right. And it happens, and that's fair, and that's fine, and everyone is entitled to their feelings. But my goal as a content creator, especially for DBD, is to keep it positive, to keep it fun and keep it light and not serious. A lot of people are like, oh, I suck at the game, blah, 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 I shouldn't play. And I'm just like, no, come play with me. Let's go suck together. Like, we're going to go suck together. Context is important here, but we're going to go suck together.
I wasn't going to say anything, but my eyebrows did go.
My bad. Listen, if you come into my stream, we there's a thing we like to say, and I don't know if you're okay with this being said, so you are welcome to cut it out.
Go for it.
So when we're healing each other, I tell them they're fingering my holes and healing me. So that's typically what's said. That I say, come finger my holes, please. I'll be like, I'm injured. And then like if they're rough, I'm like, stop being so rough with my holes. Like that's
you have to be gentle. Otherwise it's not healing.
Like, God, it's not healing. God, you're just God.
You know, and I was curious about this because like I said, I've played DBD maybe once, right? And this was with people I knew, so you could hear everyone talking, blah blah. At least the way you're kind of describing it, it sounds similar to like Call of Duty type of things where those games can get super toxic, you know, when you're playing against randos and et cetera, et cetera. So is that kind of similar to what you were saying before, but is that similar with DBD on a general scale?
It is a little. I wouldn't put it on that heavy of a toxicity level. It can get toxic. Like they'll say things that are very triggering. They'll say things like, go uninstall the game, stuff like that because of endgame chat. Or they'll like private message. And usually when they say that kind of stuff to me, I'm like, do you need a hug?
Yeah, are you good?
Like, are you okay?
You okay? Do you need to talk about something?
Who burns your grilled cheese? Like, did you step on a Lego?
Yeah, right.
Like, were you not hugged enough as a kid? Like, we can fix these things. It's okay. It's a game. Like, I've had people go, why didn't you play for real? I'm like, well, why did you play for real?
Yeah, like,
well, that's how the game works. Like, and I was like, well, clearly it didn't work that way because we just all got out and we were having fun. I still don't know why you didn't play for real. Because I didn't want to. I don't have to if I don't want to. Like, I don't feel like people, like, they don't know what to do with me sometimes. Because, like, they're just like, why is she running up to me? Why is she smacking my ass? Why is she poking me? Like, what are you pointing at? And then the best part is, and I keep a track of how many killers I seduce, is what my chat calls it. Amazing. And how many of them I put in the corner. I have put easily over 160 killers in the corner for not wanting to be my friend.
I applaud you.
I've argued with killers to go in the corner, and then they tell me to go in the corner, and then I go, no, you go in the corner. And like, that is what you'll come into in my content, is literally me yelling at killers. And having a full-blown conversation with a killer. But this killer has no idea what I'm saying. Except for they can tell I'm trying to get them in the corner.
I have no doubt that you have probably posited, like, what is that other person in that computer chair going, what the? Like, at their keyboard when this is happening? Like, this is what is happening to me. Like,
I've had so many of them come into my chat, and they call it sniping.
Yeah.
Stream sniping. But like, I will literally be like, I could tell when they're in my stream and they're being silly. Cause like, I had a huntress once as just one of the killers. The huntress looks at me and I was like, hummy mommy. And they looked at me again because they looked away and looked back. And I was like, are you in my stream? And they're like,
no.
I'm like, are you lying to me?
No.
Yes.
Amazing. Oh god.
It's like, go to the corner. Why are you in my stream? Like,
oh, I love that though. That's so fun.
It's just positive. You just got to spread the positivity, and I think that is what the main goal is for me, is to spread positive vibes through DBD when there's so many bad ones sometimes. Like they're so bad, and like that's why sometimes like I let people live as killer even though I want to be like a brutal killer. Because I know what it's like to be that survivor that you slug everyone, which is knocking everyone down and just standing there and waiting for them to bleed out, which is really toxic to do. Don't do that. If you do that, you're the person that has their grilled cheese burnt, okay? Like, don't.
Friends. Stop it.
Like, you're the one that clearly needs a hug, sir.
It's so
like I've had. It's just fun. It's a lot of fun. Like I've had killers DC because they killed me by accident or something like that, and they come in a chat and they're just like, I'm so sorry, I didn't deserve to get the points. I'm like, it's okay. It's not that deep.
I love that though. No, that's so sweet though. And especially like, you know, as someone who, you know, has only streamed for a few years, before streaming, it's kind of hard to get into games like that as much as you might want to. And I only say that because you may not have a group of friends that are willing to join on a Discord call and like go jump in, right? And so I love things like that where it's community, you know, and it just lets you know you're not alone. Like
it is.
You can go join a weird,
beautiful.
crazy thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I've had killers literally go like, this is the craziest game of DBD that I've ever experienced in my life. And I'm like, you're welcome.
And you
like, I've had killers say, I knew what I was expecting because I know you as a streamer. Like, people have recognized me. They're like, yeah, you're the girl with the strawberry cows who makes friends with all the killers. And I was like, so you knew to be my friend. Good. I didn't have to put you in the corner.
Yeah, like,
I'm very glad that we didn't have to go there.
You know,
like,
you know what?
I just run off in their instant friendship. Like, this is great.
See, that's great branding and that's great marketing, everybody.
It is.
If you're thinking about being a streamer and or content creator, those are two very important things. I love that.
It is.
Oh my god.
It is.
And now oh god.
No, go ahead. You go.
No, I was just going to ask, like, with your community, and this is more of a general question because I don't know the answer. I'm sure everybody does, but just to let me know. You have the strawberry cow, which, by the way, I love. It's so cute. So how did the herd come about? How did the you know, cow motifs come about?
Okay. So I live in a very rustic, but there's still city around me area. I love cows. There's literally cows hanging on like the walls of my house. Okay, guys, like there's moo-moos there. I've got tons of them.
Okay.
So I was like, I didn't want to just be a black and white cow. I wanted to be something cute. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be a strawberry cow because that's something different. Well, I found out there's a lot of moo-moos on Twitch. I found out there's a lot of strawberry moo-moos too. I collect them, and it's great.
We become friends with? Wait a minute.
Yes. Yes, we could go with that terminology too.
I love it. I love people that are like, you aggressively, you will be my friend. Like, okay. Introverts like me need it. Okay, I'm just gonna lay that out.
Well, I always say I collect introverts, and then I put them all into like a room together, and I'm like, all right, be friends, and they're just all awkwardly sitting there, and I'm like, so you say this, and then you say thank you.
So, but it truly is like, especially again, kind of back to the idea of like playing a game like DBD by yourself. Like, I feel like it's a very introverted or like horror games are not your thing, but you're trying it kind of thing. It's not your friend's thing. Right. And so I love that idea, though. Just like introverts, be friends. Get over the small
to be
talk
fair, I didn't start playing DBD until probably about 4 months into me streaming.
Okay.
So I did meet a streamer, and he's a killer. A lot of us know him. And I ended up having him as my first killer as like in like customs is what I did. So it was me for my 500 follower celebration. It was 2 months into me streaming. I was like 2-3 months, and I was like, you know what? Let's do DBD. I haven't done it yet. People have been asking me to play it. I kept saying, no, I don't play scary games, because I don't, guys. I don't play scary games. But now I kind of do. But that's like
the door had to open at some point. Yeah, God,
it did. Like, I play Outlast Trials. I'm like, I never thought me would play Outlast Trials in a heart, like, ever. If you told me I was playing scary, I would believe you if you told me I was going to hit partner before telling me I was going to play a scary game. If I'm going to be honest.
Legitimately, I absolutely feel that, because I am a chicken shit. Anyway.
Yeah. Like, I can't do scary. But then, like, DBD kind of desensitized me, because we do have our scary Mikeys that still come up, because they jump scare you, and they're really quiet, and they'll just come around the corner and be like, hi, and you're just like, oh my God, where'd you come from? Listen, we could talk about this, sir. And they usually get put in the corner for scaring me. But like, I would never have thought I was going to play scary games. So I didn't really even start playing DBD until about 2-3 months into me streaming. And then that is the reason, besides my beautiful community and the beautiful community surrounding me, is DBD, that community is the reason why I got partner. So it's wild to think that it was a horror game. That is my main game that I always go play, and I'm always like, let's go play it. Like, that is my go-to. There is not a doubt in my mind that, like, if I'm like bored, I'm like, what do I want to play? Disney Dreamlight Valley,
Water the Craft,
Stardew, Dragon Age, DBD.
Yeah. I love that, though, because another part of, like, just in general content creation, doing your own business, whatever it is, there's very much a, you have a scaffolding idea of what you want things to be, or like plans, right? But then you have to be open to take the opportunity.
Yes.
Right. Like
100%.
You can't just rigidly, well, you can, but it's not going to go super well, rigidly stay to your plan. And so when things like that open the door, I love that you did that, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
I was like, you know what? We're just going to do this now. I will say, as a content creator, the things that helped me the most with content creating and being where I am at now was learning to let go a little bit. I am diagnosed with OCD.
Me too.
So it was very hard for me. Very hard. Yeah, to let go. I can't, and I'm glad that we have OCD sisters.
Yeah, I was
here.
like, we really need to talk about this, but yeah, please continue.
We will. I have very, and it's not even just a control issue, because a lot of people think it's about control, but it's a lack of it comes from, like, it stems from my childhood of where I didn't have control in, like, a divorce of my family and stuff like that. So it was like that kind of a thing. And it was my way of taking back me and being able to do what I had to. But then I realized it was becoming too much.
Right.
And when I say too much, because you're never too much, but like, it was starting to affect outside things in my life, and I didn't like that. So through a lot of therapy and through a lot of help, and like, I take anxiety medication and I take Wellbutrin. I'm very open about my medicated like stuff, because I feel like you should be, in my personal opinion, because it helps others. Those have really helped me become the person that I am. So I work a full-time job. I'm a software engineer, full-time job. I got partner, and I stream like tons of hours and create content, and I put stuff out on social media. And and I also balance my real life. And it's a challenge, especially with someone with the need to control things, I guess is the best way of putting it. But it's more of it's anxiety. It's not even control. It's like an anxiety that you can't control and you don't understand it. And you're just trying to find a way to balance it. And I'm that person that also doesn't know how to say no.
Yeah.
So it's
sorry, I was like, I get it.
Like,
felt
like people pleaser combined with OCD with my tism. It's like a whole nother like level of like, oh, poor Dash, head pats. Like that's what I feel. I'm like,
oh god. I again, I'm not laughing at you. I swear, I'm laughing at.
No, you just understand.
I do understand because I know shit. Have OCD. I have been in therapy for a long time for it. And the funny thing is I, just from that small snippet, I'm like, yep, nope, felt. Yep, all those things. I have OCD. And the funny thing is, and I say funny thing, again, only for a shared experience here, literally streaming was a very similar thing for me, where, it's difficult to not be like, this is my little space on Twitch. It's got my name slapped on it. And if someone does something horrible in chat, it's on me. It's not on them. And that it's been 5 years for me. And it's only maybe in the last 2 years that some of that anxiety of not being able to control things has finally let go a little bit. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah.
I'll just send over Rage. He'll help you. That is my head mod. I'm gonna talk about him just a little bit because I don't think he realized how much he has done for me as my head mod. Rage it's really funny because my entire community is based on uncontrolled chaos, but it is controlled to an extent, but they're chaotic. They'll do whatever they want. They'll be silly. They don't listen to me. I can tell them no, and they're like, more. I have Lou in my community, so you know what that means. He's a good being. I love him. He is an amazing human being. But Rage is someone that he likes to push buttons, and he really likes to push the boundaries in a way that's not disrespectful, in a way that's him just being silly, just trying to have fun. So like he has helped me let go of because I was that person that was like, I plan 2 weeks out. I need to know who's going to be there, what time they're going to be there, that kind of stuff, because that is what helps me. But I've also learned to be like, oh, you're not able to hang out? Okay, cool. I'm still going to go stream. Like I would normally cancel because I was like, I don't have anything planned. I can't do this. Right. Now I'm just like, I'm just going to go see what happens if I go live. Let's go find out. Never used to do that. Never. I've let go of a lot within the past year because honestly, you have to, as a content creator, and this is something that I talk about a lot in my platform, I feel like you go through these things that you never think you're going to go through. Being on social media is a beautiful and wonderful experience, but it also has its bad times.
Yeah, I was like, can be. Yeah.
There are people that will try to tear you down. There are people that will try to sabotage you. There will people that you think are your best friends, and they turn out to be not your best friend. And that's okay. That is, and a lot of people are like, what do you mean that's okay? You just have to accept the fact that not everyone is really in your corner. And over the years, you will start to learn and pick up skills that let you be able to pick up when someone's not in your corner. And you learn to accept what you deserve and not less. That is the thing that actually being on Twitch has taught me the most, is how to stand up for myself and how to not allow people to gaslight me, treat me like dog poo poo, and honestly just be awful. I dealt with someone trying to even sabotage my partner push. It was wild. Like, people are just insane. And the thing is that you can't, and I know this is easier said than done, but you just got to be you and not let them change you. I think that's the one thing that they end up losing themselves because of other people. And I hate seeing that. And it's like, just be true to yourself. And that is when you'll honestly see the most success in your stream, because you're happy. If you're being yourself, typically you're happy in your stream. And if you're not happy being yourself, well, then we need to go to therapy.
Well, honestly, just in general, probably go to therapy. Like, even if you think you're feeling great,
right.
just do it. And,
it should be required.
A lot of things should be required, but absolutely. And, like I said, I've been doing this for about 5 years now, and there's a few voice actors that actually, and I swear this is going somewhere, there's a few voice actors that newly have been talking about trying to do streaming and or social media, because as a business, again, you have to, right, in some ways. And they were asking me about it, and I was like, look, number one, it's a very good place to test things. What do you actually like doing? What do you actually like creating? Kind of along the lines of what you're talking about, being able to find parts of yourself that you wouldn't know about unless you put yourself in such a weird space like Twitch is. But then on the flip side, and this is always the second thing I say, boundaries are super important, and you don't know what they are sometimes, so you got to be willing
and it's okay to talk about a boundary even if you don't realize it.
Yes.
If someone has already been doing something and you realize after a while you're starting to not like it, please talk about it. I talk about because I came from a space where I have a lot of people that they like to do a lot of talking behind the scenes, but not approach you. And yeah, it's something I really do struggle with because for me, especially with my OCD, it's a lack of control. I don't have the ability, especially because I also struggle with RSD as well, which is rejection sensitivity dysphoria.
Sorry, yeah.
No, you're fine. And I was like, it's something that is considered a rejection if there's just even a slight difference. Like a slight difference. You could like be happy right now, and then if you just suddenly were not happy, oh my God, Torin, I'd be like, what'd I do, Torin?
Like, why'd she hate me? What happened?
Torin dislikes me forever.
Well, and this is where I feel like autism can save the day a little bit. Because it's just a very blunt, like, no, I'm not mad at you. But then you're like, but I don't believe you. Like, it's such a horrible space.
Honestly,
to be
I would rather someone be, I know this is going to sound, I don't know if it's going to sound horrible or not, but like, I'd rather deal with someone who is autistic because they are going to tell me exactly what's on their mind. Yeah. And because I'm that way. And it gets me in trouble. It gets me in trouble. It gets me in so much trouble.
Same. Oh, it's so bad. But at least I said what I meant.
Yeah. And it's like, sometimes it's like my stepmom says all the time, I need to learn finesse is what she says. That's the word. And I was like, I'll show you finesse.
Yeah, or tact, and it's like,
And I've gotten better. I've gotten better at being able to like be a little nicer. So like I would be that person that like if I found out you're lying about me, or lying about something, I'd be like, so why are you lying to me? I would just straight up call you a liar. Like I wouldn't hesitate. And it's like, it's not because I'm attacking you. It's not because I'm trying to put you on the spot. It's because I have irrefutable evidence that you're lying to me, and I want to know why. And instead of you telling me why, well, why are you attacking me? You're this, you're that. No, just tell me what's going on. Like, that's all I want to know.
The extra step there, or at least for me, sometimes the underlying feeling is, why are you lying? Because I want to continue a relationship with you. Like, I want to be your friend. Like, I don't want you to lie to me or feel like you have to, because I want you to stay in some way. That's what I feel like a lot of people don't understand is the next step to that, or the deeper feeling of that.
No, it turns into, oh, well, you don't trust me, so we shouldn't be friends. Okay. And I'm like...
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, why are those words getting put into my mouth right now?
Did I say that? What? Oh, I don't know about you, but that starts the self spiral for me of just like,
oh my God, yes, you start gaslighting yourself.
Yes. And like, did I say it? I didn't say that. What gave him that impression? Yeah. Oh my God.
You start blaming yourself. And then that is something I've learned to do less because of Twitch, honestly. And yes, I know it means I've had to deal with really awful people. And you know what? I don't wish anything bad on those people. I hope that they get the help and the therapy that they desperately need. Yes. But I hope they find happiness and learn to not try to ruin other people's happiness. If you want to use me as the reason that you're unhappy, you're never going to truly ever be happy, because I'm not the reason you're unhappy. The reason you're unhappy is because you're unhappy with yourself and you don't know how to handle someone who believes in accountability. Because that is me. I am very about accountability. I'm like, listen, like I talk to my poor husband about it all the time. I feel bad for him too, because he's very introverted, but he's got the tism.
I only giggle a little bit because I say the same thing about mine. I'm so sorry.
I told you we were twins.
I know.
I literally tell him, I'm like, honey, I'm expressing my feelings to you. I'm like, I'm not expressing them to you because I want to beat you up with them. I'm expressing them to you because I want you to understand them and then talk about it. And he's struggles a little bit with it. He's getting there. He's done a lot of progress. He is the one that has dealt with my bluntness the most. So I guess he gets lots of head pats and yummy Parmesan chicken dinners and all that other stuff, right?
Yes. Oh, good call. And there are times, I don't know if you experience this, but there are definitely times where I'm like, hey, love, like, I need to verbally process what's going on, and it's not directed at you, but I can't care about your feelings right now. And I don't mean that in a terrible way. It's just I can't allow myself to feel things if I'm worried about them. Yeah.
Yes, and I'm an empath, so it makes it like it's so hard.
I'm having a crash out of here. I'm so sorry.
I understand.
I feel so seen.
It's like, because as an empath, and I think people don't understand this, is that we feel your feelings. And here's the thing: you could be angry, and we can feel the anger. We don't know why you're angry. So, because we have all the other things wrong with us too, we think you're angry at us.
Yep, we have to fill in the blank with something, and all we got is us. Like,
yes. We're just like, because he'll have a bad day at work, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just had a really rough day at work." And I was like, "So you're not mad at me?" He's like, "Why would I be mad at you?"
I don't know. You could have just woke up and decided one day, or it could have been that, you know, I left a dish on the side and not in the sink.
Like, it's not far-fetched. It's not far-fetched. Though he thinks it is. He's just like, what is you? I'm like, so many things.
Yeah, like chronologically listed or alphabetically, because they're both gonna take a long time. Like,
oh man,
I love that so much. Like, sorry, I love it just because, again, fucking
you get it,
man. I get it, and it's hard to explain to people who aren't part of the neurodivergence of some kind. You know?
Yes.
It's so difficult. And for the record, I didn't know you're OCD. I don't know how we missed that, but
I don't listen. I talk about it a lot on my stream, but I don't know how we skipped this.
I know.
But yeah, hi guys. We're learning new things today.
I have a bunch of, like, you know how most people probably have, like, hi, a dash of nerd and, like, a bunch of, like, what is it, corporate, you know, like, certificate letters. No, it's just OCD.
No, it's just a bunch of mental illnesses. Hi guys, we're okay though.
So
we're in therapy,
but you know, we're in therapy, but also it's that learning to cope thing of just, you know, and I think this kind of wraps up everything we've talked about a little bit, but what I'm hearing, or at least what I think I'm hearing from you, is just an acceptance of self.
Yes.
And I love that, because that can be, you were talking a little bit about it, people losing themselves on stream or trying to put on some kind of act that doesn't feel genuine to them. And so it sounds like there's been a real transformation of acceptance of self, maybe, through the streaming journey.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And I've learned to handle them better when I've learned to handle people better, I guess is the best way of putting it. Like, I was in management for years. I've always dealt with people. But I feel like Twitch honestly has taught me to deal with toxic better. Everyone's always like, get thicker skin is what they always say. But I didn't get really thicker skin. I just learned the tools to actually deal with it. Yeah. I don't believe in the term thicker skin. I think that's an excuse to let people be an asshole to you. But I've learned boundaries to not let those people around me anymore. Right. I preach and talk boundaries all the time. I know the word cancel culture comes up a lot. I personally don't follow cancel culture. I believe in letting people have opportunities to grow, unless it's something really bad. Like, if you're doing something really bad, Okay, I just
go
don't
to
want you
jail.
around me. Yeah, just like, just go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Just go to jail.
Straight to jail. No chance of parole. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
don't care if you roll. I don't care if you roll doubles. Okay, like just no.
You cannot roll out of this.
You can't. Nope, not today. But like, they honestly, like, for me, it's like I've had like, there's certain words that trigger me and stuff like that I don't like, that are Twitch TOS. And like one of my best friends used the R word. I hate that word. Wow. He used it once, never used it around me again. Because I was like, and I gave grace because of he's older. So he came from the era where, you know, obviously it was okay back then and now it's not. But I don't think that's an excuse. I think that you should be able to grow and be able to learn. And I gave him the opportunity to, and he did, which is why I'm very proud of him, because he did grow. He has a growth mindset. And I feel cancel culture doesn't allow growth mindsets. Like, if you're going to cancel someone because they said something dumb, I mean, if it's homophobic, sexist, whatever, bye. But like, sometimes people grow up in an environment that didn't give them the opportunity to be a better person. Yeah. And I know multiple people that have grown up in very, very fostered, closed off, secluded environment that they grew up in that teaches them, obviously, that, like, you know, homosexuality is wrong or something like that. Right. I have people like that in my community that have realized, oh wait, no, it's what's wrong with it though? Like, I don't understand. Like, they've questioned, they've gotten out of that mindset of where they're being held back by people that are small-minded and opened up to, why are we upset about this? Why do they care so much about what someone else is doing? Kind of thing. So I try to foster an environment and a community that is around a growth mindset and that is going to be welcoming to all and protect all. So that is something that I really am proud of within my community, because I have seen people do some not nice things, but like, I wouldn't say like awful things, but they're not nice. It wasn't nice to do. Right. And instead of just throwing them out, I go, why did we do this? What is going on here? And give them a chance to be better. Now, if you do it again, well, guess what? Yeah. You didn't learn. You're out. Bye.
Full ones.
Yeah, pretty much. But I really do believe in giving an opportunity in a community space to be better and to grow. And that's why I do believe in like a 3-strike rule kind of thing, and being able to allow someone to learn from their mistakes. Because for me, I've been in spaces and situations where people don't tell me why they're upset. Right. And they just are like, they leave. And I'm just like, well, what did I do? Like, why didn't you, like, how am I supposed to be a better person if you don't tell me what I'm doing wrong? Right. Like, if I'm upsetting you because I'm saying something that upsets you, Torin, I would want you to be like, hey, Dash, yeah, like, I don't like that. Yeah. You know, like, and I would be like, oh shit, my bad. Like, yeah, fuck, kind of thing.
Well, and with OCD, in the past, I've definitely been that person. I don't know about you, but especially just OCD not coping well and anxiety, and it makes, you know, it kind of makes you not even necessarily lash out, but put up walls very quickly. At least it did for me. And even for myself, had to apply that introspection and deconstruction a little bit that you're kind of talking about. And so exactly to your point, I guess, is what I'm getting at, of just, I don't know if you don't tell me. And me as a person, I do want to be better. Now, not everybody does that part. You know, like, not everybody does that. Nope. I do want to be better. Not just like, well, I'm going to double down. You know, there's always those people too. But
yeah, there's a lot more of those people, unfortunately.
Yeah. And have you ever found yourself being, I mean, I know you just said that, you know, you got to tell me if I'm doing something wrong, but have you ever found yourself going, oh shit, like, I fucked that up hard? Yeah. I have, like, in arguments with my husband where I'm being stubborn and stuff like that. But my thing is that I definitely will say over the years, I've grown a lot of self-awareness. It's the one thing my therapist prides me on. Okay. She's like, you're very self-aware. And it's something like, I know my emotions. I know what I'm feeling. I know why I'm feeling it. I know how to express myself, and I know how to communicate it. And my husband tells me, he was like, you have traits of autism. He's like, but he's like,
you're not normaltism. He's like, because you can communicate your feelings. I'm like, there's no normaltism.
Yeah, there's no normaltism. Also, if you're perceived as a girl, you kind of have to do these things.
You have to mask.
Societal things of watching other people and being able to interpret, which is very difficult when you have TISM. I just want to put that out there as a general PSA.
It is.
Like,
it is.
Like
I've masked 100% of my life since I was a kid. And it was because I was always told that I had to be the best, because that was how my family was. They were super competitive. That I had no choice but to be the best, and that you need to be the best. And if you're not the best, well, then you're going to be made fun of, or you're not. Okay. Because I was obviously the dorky kid in high school. I was the best athlete. But I was like the dorkiest kid, and I was like the nerd. It was like I was the most unpopular athlete, was the best way of putting it. And it was just like, how is that a thing? And it's like, I was a state champion for tennis.
Oh my God. I too.
Yeah, I was a state champion for tennis, Division I, and it was so much fun. And I love tennis. I am a huge tennis player. I had like a crazy serve. I went to like the US Open. Like, it was a lot of fun. But I will say this is that I struggled with people when I was in high school, and I grew up in a very small town, like 2 square, like foot, I feel is like what I want to say, but right. It's not. Yeah. But like there's like 200 people. I had a graduating class of like maybe 80 to 100 people, if that. When I was there, I went to 4 different high schools though. So I had to get out of my comfort zone and get used to talking and stuff like that. And like, I remember like struggling to have a speech about something and just like completely shutting down in school. I remember having conversations where like I went from like one school to another, and then I went to another school that was bigger, and then I ended up in Philly. Okay. So like I went from like where it was like 99% white and 1% other, to where now it was like you have like 32 different nations in like the school. Like, it was beautiful, and I loved it. I love Philly. They're crazy over there, and I love my Philadelphians, but they
I've been
crazy.
There a couple of times, and my husband's from that area. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I graduated from Philly.
Hell yeah.
So I definitely think that it was the spot I came out the most of, like, out of my shell. Gotcha. And was just myself. And I still struggled, because obviously who doesn't struggle in high school? But I have the most friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I could not stand my first high school or my second high school. I was made fun of. I like tried to like make friends with people that were not my friends, and I didn't realize it. And like I even had people come up to me and tell me like, that person's not your friend. I feel bad that you invited us. She doesn't like you. She's lying. Like there's like those kind of things. Like you deal with those things as a kid, and then like you're in a world like Twitch, and you're just like you feel like you're back in high school sometimes, guys. I won't lie.
Really do. The clicks happen.
But they do. But I feel like, and I pride myself on this, is that my community doesn't go that route. We are so accepting of every single person that comes in. We will treat you like you are our best friend the instant you walk in. If you tell us you're a streamer, we're about it. Like all we ask is the only rule we have about self promo, even in my community, is don't say you're currently live. Right. Or ask to be rated, because then it's like you're saying, hey, come to my party, not this person's party. But like, if you're a streamer, tell us. We want to know. We want to help you grow. We want to get to know you. But I will also say, what you put into it is what you get out of it.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of people expect it handed to them on a silver platter. So I feel like everything I've gone through in my childhood, everything, to wrap it up, what I'm saying is everything I went through in my childhood, everything that like taught me to be this outgoing, crazy person that I am now. Guys, I was an introvert before. I know you won't believe it, but I was.
I believe you, because I've been through this.
I was an introvert before.
Yeah. And
I used to hide.
You can still recharge by yourself.
Yes.
So it still applies.
But I'm a whole different person than I was when I was that age. And because of all that, I have learned to accept the quirks of different people and things of that nature. And I think that's also what has helped my community grow the way it has, because everyone does feel safe. And I know like safe space is based upon what someone perceives it as, but I can say a very large group of people perceive my space as safe because they can be themselves. They don't have to worry. They can sit there and geek out over a video game. And I'm like, okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, what video game?
I want to hear about it. I don't know what it's about.
Tell me.
Let me hear about it.
Yeah. See, and I love that. And it's hard, especially, again, when you are that kid or you're by yourself and seeing just a big group that obviously gels together.
Yeah.
It can be real hard to be like, maybe I can walk in here and not just stand on the corner like, oh, hi, it's so nice to see you. Okay, bye.
Yes. I feel like, especially in our Discord, a lot of people are intimidated to join into my voices because I'm in my voice all the time.
Right.
My voice and my Discord is constantly, there's people. There's 4 of us. There can be like 15 of us. It's just a matter of that. I feel like we have been able to create a space that some people will walk in and they're just like, is it safe here? We're just like, hey, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. Yeah. Like, even people that are anxious about talking, I've told them privately, like, you can just come in and you can type in the chat that's on the side of the voice chat and we can talk to you and you can just type. Like, that's okay to do as well. Like, we're not going to be upset if you do that. Like, I have a wonderful, beautiful bean who's on one of my stream teams that I own because I have 2 of them. I have the Barnyard and I have the Heifer Harem. And she's part of my Barnyard. She will be also in the Heifer Harem because that's my wife team is what I call it. She is someone that is so anxious to the point where she didn't even apply to my team. And I was like, ma'am, why didn't you apply for my team? She's like, well, I saw I had to do a meet and moo, and I figured that I would have to like talk, and I'm too anxious for that. And I was like, and you don't think that I would have had a conversation with you and it would have been okay? She's like, well, now thinking back on it, probably you would have been fine. I'm like, so what are we going to do today? Apply for the stream team.
I love that though, because it's meeting someone where they're at, which can be so hard, even for yourself. Meet yourself where you're at too. And just, you know, some people aren't a voice person. They're I can express myself in words better. So that's really sweet. Yeah.
Plus it was like, I looked at it and I remember talking to my partner in crime. So I do want to give a little bit of love to one individual. Her name is Little Cupcake Killer. I absolutely love her. She got partner same day as me. Yay. We were pushing for partner together. She is my partner pushing sister and my twin now since we got it literally minutes apart. Amazing. She goes, Dashie, I just got the email. And I go, Cuppy, I just got the email. And we were both just crying. And it was beautiful. We have it recorded. We actually have it recorded because someone was sharing their screen. So we were able to clip through Discord. We were like,
amazing. Yes.
We're all just screaming and jumping up and down and crying. It was great.
All the mics are clipping,
Yeah, everything's clipping out. Like there was nothing. Like you're just like, what is happening here?
Just hear squeaks every now and then.
Yeah, like I think you hear like bouncing. You're just like, what's going on? But it was a lot of fun. And she is someone that also has a community very similar to mine. We are sister Discords. We're sister communities. We share even events together. So like one night we'll go every other Tuesday is at hers and the other one's at mine. And we do movie nights together. My community's in hers, her community's in mine. And it's just a space where, and this is something that's really important as well that I would love to talk about, is I feel like a lot of people gatekeep on this platform.
Oof, yes.
And it is something that is the thing that irks my soul, okay? I want to tell you how to get to partner. I want to help you get to partner. I want to tell you the things I did. I am not going to keep it to myself. What is the point in that?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I feel like that's so selfish. And there's a lot of people like opportunities. So in my Discord, I have creator opportunities. Every opportunity I have applied to, I put it in there for them to also apply to. Nice. And I don't do it just for my stream team. I do it for my entire community. So hi, Nala.
Hi, Kiki.
Yeah.
This
is the mama's girl.
We are blessed.
We are getting visited. It's her turn now. This is Nolly.
Hi,
would you like
baby.
to say hi? Yeah. Yeah.
Y'all, I know if you're listening and you can't see this cat is gorgeous. Like little tiger.
Oh, she's beautiful. Look at those little spots.
Oh, there's spots too, and stripies. Oh my god.
Why are you touching Ma's face? Yeah, well, you came up here. This was your choice.
You are stuck now, choice. And you will be having affection.
Anytime I'm talking, she thinks I'm streaming.
Yeah.
So she'll come over because she wants to show herself off.
I think we know that she's the real star, Dash. You know.
Well, would you like to go? Do you want to go? Oh, are you looking for Dad? Yeah, go get Dad. Okay. She's gonna go find him.
Like, does he have food? Will you give me food?
Always. Yeah, no, Peter, she's fine.
I know who the weak one is. That's how my pets are.
Oh,
and it's me.
It's my husband. I'm not. It's not me. It's my husband. Though I am the one that gives them extra cuddles and love. So they're just like, she's a mama's girl. She adores me. My husband calls her my lost puppy cat because she's like right behind me everywhere I go. I'm surprised she didn't come sooner. She was probably cuddling my husband who was sleeping at the time before, and then he got up for dinner. So she's probably like, what's going on?
No one's petting me. But, what is wrong with this?
Yeah,
I love it.
Right? But gatekeeping.
Yes, gatekeeping is bad, and we hate it. And it scares my scarcity mindset, which is just not true. Continue.
Stop knocking my stuff over.
But I'm a cat.
What's up? Oh, that's why she did her thing. So she's got the sensitive stomach.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, so she pukes and then she's like super active and running around and has zoomies. I'm like, ma'am, you didn't poop. Like, I know that's what happens with cats when they poop.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm free. And she goes around. Like, I should have known. Because if she's really active and all over and like by me, I'm like, where'd you throw up?
Oh.
That's literally what I say to her. And she just looks at me like, I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. I think she's looking at my husband right now. She's like, come here.
Oh.
Lay down, you little puke breath. But but I will say, like, that is the one thing that I am trying to get rid of, and it's gonna be hard, but it's my goal is in the Twitch atmosphere, the gatekeeping. Yeah. Stop knocking things over. Anyway,
must hit.
Literally, she just knocked over my ghost face. Yeah, don't do that. But the whole area of like, hey, I can't share this information because this person might become more successful than me is honestly the most disgusting mindset to have. Yeah. And I get it. It comes from an insecurity place, but that is a you problem. That is not the person that you're sharing information with. And my thing is I would rather share all the information in the world to other people than like to honestly like sit here and hold it all in. Like I don't get it, in my opinion. And it's like the success of one is usually the success of all.
Right.
And the growth of one is the growth of all. So me growing helps my community connect with each other, and then they grow if they're streamers. If they grow and they come and bring their people to me, then I grow. If I'm growing, I can rate into someone and then they grow. It's like if you would have a growth mindset where it all goes back to, you would actually be in a better position. I understand where people are like, I don't want self-promo in my stream. I don't want people to talk about them. But here's the thing. And Cuppy says this all the time, and I love her for it. If that is something someone is passionate about, why wouldn't you want to talk to them about it?
Right. And how can you make connections when you don't hear anything about them?
Yeah. If you're a streamer, that is a core part of you.
Yeah.
Like, so why wouldn't you want to know that they're a streamer and support them? I'm going to mention someone without name.
Okay.
That I originally started the streaming Twitch atmosphere being around them.
Okay.
And they were very anti-self-promo, but they had a very slow growth. And they were like at 300 the last time I looked at them. Now they're at 500, and it's been 3 years.
Oof. Ooh.
And
sorry, that's rough.
It's because they don't believe in self-promo. Like, they don't want people talking about themselves. They're very controlling. And that is also another reason why I looked at my OCD and I was like, I don't want to be that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that. And I apologize if the person happens to watch this and they know who I'm talking about. I love you. I miss you. But at the end of the day, it was better to have you in my life. I just, the jealousy, the whatever happened in our relationship, it was because of how fast I grew. And I grew quickly because I was past his number in less than a month.
Oof. Yeah.
And that is what I had to deal with very early on. Was I had someone that told me that if I connect with bigger streamers, I'm just leeching off of them. I held my own growth back so much because of what people told me I would look like. And I cared about my perception. I cared about what people would think of me, because I don't want people to hate me. It's like, I want people to like me, just like I want to like people. And it was very triggering early stages of Twitch because of that. And I realized very quickly certain people were not my friends. And they kept trying to hold me back by making me feel guilty for my growth. If someone is making you feel guilty for your growth, throw them away now, please.
Yeah, they've shown.
And I mean that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, and there's signs, like if they're telling you like, oh, the fact that you're showing me your numbers makes me uncomfortable. Okay, but you're showing me your numbers. I thought we were just like exchanging.
Yeah, like, that's a good thing, dear. Okay.
Yeah. I have a channel in my Discord that I post my stats. And I was posting my stats because, yes, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the controversial topic. We all care about our numbers, even if you want to pretend you don't. Sorry, I'm going to say it for what it is.
No, because again, this is just totally coping and what works for you. I don't look at the live numbers because it's going to make me aware of it and I'm not going to enjoy myself. But I'm not, it's not that I'm not cognizant of how many followers I have, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So like, you know, when I'm not live, I don't mind looking at that shit. But when I'm live, it will be a distraction, not a helpful thing.
And unfortunately, with partner, you have to look at your numbers while you're live.
Yeah, and depends on your goals.
Especially when you're pushing for partner.
It depends on your goals and what you want. Yeah.
Yes. So if you're pushing for partner, unfortunately, that is the one thing that really messed with my mental, I will say, was having to look at my numbers, because on your stream summary page, you can refresh that while you are live and it will tell you your current average. So you have to keep doing that while you are waiting for your number to hit that 70, that 75. So for example, I could start off my stream and be at like 20, 30 people. And then by the end of my 6-hour stream, I'm at 120 people. That's not my average. My average is still probably 60 at that point. And people don't grasp that. They're like, oh, you're at 120 people right now. Well, first off, stop telling me what my number is, please.
Yeah, like, and that's like the last 20 minutes out of 6 hours. That's a very different mathematical equation.
It could be, it is, and they don't get that it's the average. So I had to consistently look at my numbers and teach myself to care about the numbers. Now I'm at the stage, and it's hard for me to get out of that mindset, because I taught myself a pattern of behavior, which is care about your numbers. You're pushing for partner. Now it's, I don't want to care about it anymore, and I have to break this habit that gives me anxiety. And now I'm having anxiety about breaking this habit. And it's like, I'm in this anxiety cycle too.
I so get this, yes. If you don't have OCD, this is really hard to explain to people. But I so get this, because it's like, you know that it's better for you to do this, but it's so hard to do it. And then you have anxiety that you're not doing it well enough, or you're not doing it, quote,
yes.
And that whole right and expectation is really hard. Oh my gosh. And controlling expectations is very difficult, and setting the right ones. Oh, I get that so hard though. Sorry, continue.
It is. It's a struggle, and I struggle with it now, which is why I was like, I need a mental break. I need to step away. I need to reset myself. I can't tell you how behind I am on stuff. It's insane. I don't think I've done any. So I have tons of clips. Okay. I have like, I love Rage, and I say this with the most love, but Rage, stop clipping me so much.
Stop giving me content to use. No, I totally get you.
Yeah. It's like, and I know people are like, wow, what a thing to bitch about. You don't understand.
No.
He gives me like 30 to 40 clips, possibly a stream.
Damn.
And I will say I have not gone through. So I went through all of my clips from last October to July, right before I started pushing for partner.
Gotcha.
And I had calculated from July to like September, or not September, I'm sorry, from July to, I think it was actually like May, because that's where I was. It was not forward, it was backwards. So I haven't done any of my partner clips. I haven't gone through my partner push clips yet, and I'm terrified.
I was like, I'm like, I think it was a couple months, but I get you.
It is. Oh, it is. I haven't done clips since July. I have not done clips since July. That's how behind I am. I had 800 clips in just those 3 months.
Nope. Those are note numbers. That's what I call note numbers. Where I'm like, you know what? My energy needs to go there. And I'm walking away from that.
It's just like, what did I do? And I was like, this is what happens. And then I caught up finally. I was in July and I was caught up. I only had like 2-3 weeks and then partner happened. I was not planning on going for partner until 2026.
Sorry, it was the way you said it, because at the beginning we were talking, it's like, partner happened. I was like, partner happened. Like, dun, dun, dun.
Literally, it is. And it's like, I love partner. Don't get me wrong. But now I don't even want to look how many clips I have, because those 800 clips were not partner streams. Those were 4-hour streams, whatever. My partner streams were between 6 to 12 hours. And I was getting clipped for a lot of things. And a lot of content was made, and I haven't gone through any of it. And I am now in December, which is 3 months now out of partner.
Yep.
So I have 6 months worth of clips, guys.
I'm not going to I'm not trying to push you in a direction. I'm just like, so who's the social media manager? Anybody?
Listen, I need one.
Oh gosh, seriously, it's difficult. Different platforms, and then how do you cross pollinate? Blah 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 blah. It is a difficult job, and that's why there are people who actually do.
And then you have OCD, and you don't want to let anyone else do it for you because you don't feel like anyone can do it as good as you.
Yep, nope. Oh no. But then
who's gonna edit your clips? What do you mean? What if I don't like the clip that they're editing and I don't realize it, and then they put it up? What do you mean? I don't want that. I want to know what's going on there. It hasn't. I need to go see what's happening.
Gosh, I feel this so hard. And the funny thing is for me at least, something I've had to work on through my therapy journey of just giving people the opportunity for you to trust them. And it's so difficult. I say that as I've actually been worked on it for years, Dash. Okay, I'm not fucking with you. Years. And I'm still
I make the face because my therapist has told me this already. And I'm just like,
I feel so hard.
I'm like, she's like, well, how about you delegate? And I was like, what do you mean? Well, okay, ma'am.
Yeah, like this is usually the sign where my cat's like, pay attention to me, mother.
Oh, this is what she does. This is throw up Nella. After she's thrown up, she wants attention.
Yeah.
She's like, I got energy. What's up, Ma? Look, I'm a brand new me.
But I feel you. It's so difficult. It really is. And that's when I'm like, I don't know if this helps you, and I only mention it in hopes it might. Baby steps of, hey, can you edit this one? And then we can talk about it and see what we like about it, see what we don't, and then go forth from there. And I only say that as an example because I also have to practice this every fucking day. It's so hard. Oh, gosh.
I feel like I can do it if I know what clip they're editing. I tried to let someone edit stuff for me before, and they're a great editor. They do great content, and they did great content for themselves.
Yeah.
And my issue was I wanted it to look different, and it wasn't the way I wanted.
Yeah.
And I am very my brand is the thing that has been the same since the very beginning of me streaming. I have not changed anything up. Now, granted, there's improvements. I do different panels. I have updated to prettier stuff, but it is the same cow that I have had, the same overlays. I love my artist. She's fantastic. She has done my Pride stuff. She's done my Halloween stuff. She's done my Christmas stuff for me. But she is the person that has given me permission to use her cow and stuff that I make, like my panels. I custom made my panels, but she's like, here, yeah, no, you can definitely copy the art style and do it yourself. Like, she is very, like, a lot of artists, like, that's my art, I don't want you to touch it. Yeah. She's like, just give me credit for my stuff and then do what you want. And she's like, and she's credited 100%. She follows me on Twitch. She comes in, she has an artist badge, everything. She's a beautiful bean. And I found her randomly on Etsy. I just needed something quick, and I was going to do all my own art. And I was like, that's going to take too much time. And this is going to make me not stream because I'm going to try to delay. I'm like,
I'm gonna stop myself.
All right.
Oh, I feel that so hard. And It's just, and it's hard to capture the essence of something that you watch for 6 hours in like 30 seconds and get across that brand and those values and a real slice of
silliness,
life
gooberness. Yep.
Yeah. I love that though.
Listen,
oh man. Yeah.
And that was the thing that like bothers me the most, because my next goal for 2026 is to go for YouTube partner. Ooh. I want to push my YouTube stuff. That is my next goal. I had asked someone for opinions on my content. She's like, well, looking at it briefly, she's like, you have a lot of dead air. She's like, you have certain things like this. And it's like, I'll take it. I'll take the criticism, because I'm that person that will take it personally. And I don't mean it in a way of bad personal. Like, I'm going to fix this shit personal.
Yeah, like I'm not taking it as a detriment of my character. I'm like, this is where I'm at. This is where I want to go. This is
we're gonna get. Thank you. Like, please tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I'm gonna go fix it. And I'm like, that is me and Cuppy's goal, is both to do partner for YouTube. We want to push for YouTube and TikTok. Now, I like TikTok as for my shorts and stuff. I don't like to go live on TikTok, but I think for YouTube, I would like to focus on my YouTube growth and my short-term and long-term content. And I think that will be helpful. So like, that is why it's like the growth mindset and the changing, all the stuff we've talked about really goes now into these next steps of 2026 and to help my community get to their goals. Because that's my goal. If you want partner, we're here to help you get partner. If you want affiliate, we're going to get you affiliate. If you like, we have enough people in our community that we can make it happen. Mm-hmm. And between me and Cuppy's communities together, we both have 800 plus people in our Discords. Oh. Like, that's 1,600 people with some overlap, like, we can make things happen, and we're going to make things happen, whether it's for you, whether it's for Joe Schmo, whether it's for people on our stream teams, because she has 2 stream teams, I have 2 stream teams, and then obviously she gave away her other stream team to her best friend, who's also one of my friends. So there's like a total of like 5 stream teams amongst us right now. And we're just really pushing to help people grow and meet new people, and just, we want positive vibes. We don't want the toxic vibes.
Right. No, and that's so wonderful. It's, again, that scarcity mindset of like, I need all this. You can't take. It's like, bruh, you do not, number one, either have the substantial idea of who you are and what you're trying to do, either laid out, or even if the opportunity came for you, you wouldn't be able to know what to do with it. Those kinds of people, that's at least immediately what my mind thinks of, is like, even if you did, you wouldn't know. Oh, sorry, kitty. You wouldn't know what to do with it. Like, just based on what you just said. Yeah.
They want it, and it's a shame. They just, people are their own worst enemy.
Yeah.
You should be able to celebrate your friends' wins without feeling less about yourself. And listen, I'm not going to sit here and say you're not going to have feelings of envy. I'm not going to sit here and say you're not going to feel feelings that are, negative. It's what you do with those feelings that really make a difference in someone's life. And I will sit here and tell you, I will talk real feelings right now. I did not get accepted into the content program for DBD at first. Mm-hmm. Cuppy and others did. I didn't understand what was going on. I was like, I was envious. I was envious that they got in. It wasn't more of a, I'm envious of Cuppy. It was more of a, what did I do wrong? Why am I not being picked? Kind of thing. And that also goes into my rejection sensitivity dysphoria, is what is happening? So this is me now evaluating myself, evaluating my feelings, going through the anxious thing. I took a Xanax because I knew I was off the hinges. Okay. And it's just...
Hey, you got to know.
Like, yeah. Yes, you do. And it's like, and they all were very calming and understanding. And I was still very proud of them. I'm very proud of Cuppy. I'm proud of Kenzie. I'm proud of Cordy, which I just found out from her that she got in. Okay. And it was very awesome. But I had people that were still reaching out to me and going, how have you not gotten in? I'm like, I don't know. My application got lost, which is why I said I may have threatened behavior.
Gotcha.
With corner time, but they deserved it. I took it back. But like, it's a matter of just knowing there's that envy aspect. Yes, I was envious that these people were getting in, and I wasn't. And it wasn't that I got denied even. Like, that was the worst part, is like, I just wanted an answer. I'm that person that's like, tell me yes or no. I don't care which either way.
Kind of
Because if you tell me no, well, then guess what? In 90 days, you're going to have a yes. And I'm going to keep applying. And I'm going to keep coming for you behavior until you did it. And you bet your butt, if they had denied me for that next 90 days, there would have been a clip posted every single day with them tagged of a new killer every single day getting put into the corner with it labeled as behavior. Because they were going to be getting put in the corner for that 90 days of denying me.
Just eyes like slowly fade again. You're next.
Yes, like your behavior right now. Go to the corner. Go to the corner. Like, but it's just, you got to make it silly, and you got to just know how to handle those emotions and not take your insecurities out on your people.
Yeah.
Because that is what's going to drive your community away. That is what's going to drive people away. And that is what's going to make you literally tear apart everything that you have built up.
Yeah. No matter how big or small it is. It can always
I've
crumble
watched
and fall
partner
down.
streamers tear themselves apart because of it recently, actually. And it was a shame because she had such a beautiful community. And she decided to try to do things and tell people don't raid that person even though they're pushing for partner, and do all these really crazy behind the scenes stuff. And it was just like, what are you doing?
That's unfortunate.
Like, it's why, that's why I said there's crazy things you'll come across on Twitch, guys. There's crazy things you'll come across on Twitch, and you just got to let it roll off your back and just keep moving forward, because no one can stop you from what you want to do.
Yeah. That and introspection's important.
Yes.
And, you know, knowing what goals you want.
Don't keep those people around.
Yeah, like, be nice to yourselves. Now, for my last question here, Dash, this is kind of not a silly question, but I always like to ask things like this. Barring money, barring other things, if you don't want to be a software developer, I don't know. But, like, what would you do, or would you be a full-time content creator if you got the opportunity in that realm? Like, what's that not perfect. What's that most fulfilling way of what that looks like for you?
I would like to catch up on my clips. That is a dream. But
What's
if
your
I
big
were
goal? My small dreams are no, I get you. Yeah.
No, that's a big one.
Yeah.
That's a big dream.
Enormity of what he gave you. Goodness gracious! Like, it's always better to have more to work with, but that's a lot.
Yeah.
There is an upper limit.
It's a lot. And then the worst part is that all the clips that I have edited before, they're all on my computer waiting to be posted on social. So I have all of those clips as well. So that's why I said that's a big goal.
That's when you get buffer and you just schedule that shit out.
Yeah, literally. But I would say the big goal and the whole thing I really want to do for myself is, I don't know if I would be a full-time. I love my job. I make very good money as a software engineer.
Yes,
and I think it is a fantastic job, and I love my company that I work for, and I think that I could never give them up, even if the company that makes Dragon Age were to offer me a job. I think that is literally the only company that could possibly steal me from my current company. And even then,
maybe previous Bioware, not current Bioware, but maybe previous.
Yeah, no, not current. But that, you know what? That is a very good distinction, actually.
Yeah, like, I totally get that, though.
But it would be like bringing me into work on my favorite game is probably the only way. And then after I made a game, I'd probably go back to my company. But it's just like, I don't think that I would ever. Yeah. I don't think I'd ever honestly give up what I'm doing right now. I like it as a part-time thing. Content creating, I feel like I work 2 jobs, but it keeps me busy. It makes my introverted husband have a lot of him time, and he loves it. And it's just a good balance for me. I'm still trying to find that balance. I think partner definitely threw a wrench in things for me. As much as I love partner, it threw a wrench in things for me. I could not focus on anything I wanted to. It was literally stream, sleep, work, stream, sleep, work is literally. And then like the thing is, I would sleep for 2 hours and then be at work the next day for some of my streams. It was wild. It was a crazy experience. Would I do it again? No. Because I don't want to deal with that sleep deprivation again.
Maybe not in the same route via the same way.
Yeah, I probably would have held off, honestly, because I don't think I was ready to push for partner. I don't think I was. And I was convinced to. And I don't think that I would do the way I did it again. I'd probably hold off a little bit. But where we are is where we are now, and I can't complain. Yeah. It's not a bad spot. So
it can both can be true. It can still be hard, but still fulfilling. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. It was just exhausting and burnt out. But it was being able to know, like, okay, I can rest after this. I just got to get through this. And I pushed, and I will tell you right now, do not apply before TwitchCon. It is the worst time to apply. I applied before TwitchCon. I had to wait 21 days for my application when it's normally a 7 to 10 day period.
They were just overwhelmed, yeah.
Yeah, they weren't there. They were not there. And me and Cubby both waited 21.
Oof.
She waited 22 days. I waited 21. And it was the most anxiety I ever had in my entire life.
No.
And then I got into the situation with behavior, and I was like, this is just putting me right back into that partner PTSD mindset. I was so angry.
I only laugh because I'm like, man, I feel that so hard. And like, I just have to say, as a Scrum Master, because I'm also a software developer and Scrum Master, like, man, that sprint though, like, it's at that point a literal sprint for you. And just, you know what? I'm not that you need me to be, but I am proud of you because that shit is hard as hell.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because
Thank you.
It's so hard to keep your eyes focused, but I think that might be the only way to get through those things.
It is. You have to. Yeah. The worst part also was, like, honestly, was the fact that I had to be selfish for once.
Yeah.
And it's hard, especially when you're used to say, like, you're a yes person, you're a people pleaser. It was hard because there were people that were, I don't know if it was the partner pushing or what, but they just changed. They became different. And it was, I don't know if they tried to think like, oh, well, she changed. Was it that I changed, or was it that I actually was doing something for myself for once? And then it makes me really question you why you're upset about it. Like,
instead of being happy for you that you're reaching for something
they claim they're happy, but then they cut off friendships or act weird and do stupid stuff, and you're just like, why? Like, you've had 6 months of us going through something, and you chose to, or my partner pushed to cause all this. Okay, like, that's my mindset.
Believe people when they show you who they are. That's just a general little soapbox.
I'm so bad at that.
Me too.
I'm so bad at that. People will be like,
go ahead.
Yeah, it's so awful. It's like, people will be like underhandedly telling me I suck, and I'm just like, oh, okay, thanks. I appreciate you for telling me this.
I don't
Wait
know
a
if you're
minute.
anything.
That wasn't nice.
Yeah. I don't know if you're anything like me. I'll read it and I'm like, wait. And then I log it away, and then I think about it over and over again, and then I interpret it, you know, whatever 400 ways you can interpret it. And then quietly it's a nope. Like, just a quietly, like, if I see you again, nope.
I don't like this anymore. I don't like this anymore.
Goodbye, get out. Oh, man. Well, Dash, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh.
Of course, it was so much fun.
Yay, good. Now, for when these get released, and I know we've talked a lot about what you're planning for, but is there anything in like March-ish time that you have going on that you want to make sure everybody knows about? March, April-ish time? To be on the lookout for?
Not really.
Okay.
I'm really just gonna focus on getting to that 10K. I'm almost at 5K, but
Nice.
I'm working towards that 10K so I can get into the Erie Creator Program for DBD. That's my next goal. But not really. I am here to ride the waves and just have fun now. Since I've gotten partner, I'm just here to continue to grow and build connections and have fun with people, because that's what we're really wanting to do now, is we can play whatever we want. We can do whatever we want. Let's do it.
I love that. And for everyone watching and or listening, you can find that at twitch.tv/ADashOfNerd. And I highly suggest that you do so, because I've been hanging out your stream a lot, and it's very fun. And also, we've been talking now for a lot, and it was so much fun. Thank you. And
it was.
Oh, good. And sincerely, thank you for just helping me kick off this little passion project, because that's what this is.
I'm excited for it. I was honored when you messaged me. I was like, oh, me? I was like, Torin.
Yes. Oh my God. Literally, like, everyone, this whole first season has been streamers. And it's people that we've kind of been in everyone's, you know, ecosphere, if you will, for years. And Twitch chat's not the best place to be able to deep dive on anything. Like, you can a little bit, but it's real hard to keep the flow of chat going. And, you know, anyway, you get it. And so,
yes.
yeah, the people I asked, I was just like, do you want to talk to me?
You what? I was so excited when you asked me. You had no idea. Like, that's why I ended up messaging you back, because you're like, I was going to follow up with you. I was like, oh, honey, I was going to message you.
Yeah,
you were getting a message.
Like, God, I'm the same way, too. Oh, that's so funny. Like, I was already a yes. You just asked me a question. I don't even know the details, but I already said yes.
Yeah, exactly. Hello?
The excitement's already here.
How can I say no? I literally have a clip. I literally have a clip, by the way, and I'm going to have to send it to you.
Yes, please.
It was a rage clip. He created it because he was arguing with me one day, literally in my voice chat with me, and he was like, you have another twin wife. And I was like, who are you talking about? I don't remember ever saying anyone else was my twin wife. She's like, she raided you. I'm going to go find it. He scoured through my clips to find this shit that he did. And he found it. It was you. And he was like, see? It was 100% you. And I was like, oh, Torin, yes, my Dragon Age twin. That makes sense. He's like, see, I told you had another twin. I'm like, okay, Rage, you were right. Like,
it's so funny though. Like, yes, obviously before we started talking and doing this little interview thing, but like, we both showed up in green. We both have incredibly similar backstories, let me tell you. Like,
yep,
it's
twins.
so funny. I love
we're
it.
Twins.
Oh, we are, totally. So, yeah, go check out my twin, ADashOfNerd. And,
yeah!
Oh, I'm mad. And also, I'm assuming that Twitch has links to their YouTube. And go do that, too. Let's get her a Twitch YouTube partner. But again, thank you so much for helping me kick this off. It's been a really lovely
Of course,
time.
it was my pleasure.
Oh,
thank you so much.
And for everyone listening, again, this will be on YouTube and then on podcast form as well, if you want to go check it out. Either version. Also, please cozy up and take care of yourselves the best that you can, because man, shit is rough right now. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Grab a warm drink, grab blankets, just cuddle in. And in the words of Tigger, TTFN, that's Torin Talks for now. Bye, everybody.
Oh, bye, guys.
Bye. So let's deep dive on Torin Talks.